Internet! So I've been really lucky that in the last couple of weeks I've come into some great reading material. Some of them are ARCs, some of them are samplers, some of them are full-fledged books, and all of them are titles that I'm really excited about, and I just wanted to share them with you guys. First off, from the great people over at Sourcebooks, I got 2 ARCs. The first one is Breathe, Annie, Breathe, the latest book in Miranda Keenly's 100 Oaks universe. You don't have to read these books in order, and not gonna lie, I already read this great contemporary novel within 48 hours of finding it in my mailbox. They also sent me Dream Boy by Mary Crockett and Madeline Rosenberg, and the premise for this book is really cool. Basically, you have a girl where this boy of her dreams, literally of her dreams, comes to life. But if her dreams can come true, that means so can her nightmares. This one sounds fantastic, so thank you Sourcebooks for the awesome mail. Next, I got some great things in the mail from Rachel over at Evil Clementine. She was able to go to BEA this year, and I'm so jealous, and she was kind enough to send me a few things. First off, she sent me a few samplers. One is from 4 by Veronica Roth. This is going to be a collection of 4 short stories that accompany the Divergent trilogy, all told from the perspective of Tobias Eaton. She also sent me a sampler of The Young Elites, the new fantasy series coming from Marie Lu starting this October. This 60-page sampler is creepy and fascinating, and I can't wait to see where it goes. And Rachel was actually also able to pick up an ARC from me, one that I can't believe she was able to get her hands on. Thank you so much. I'm talking about Mortal Heart, the 3rd and final book in Robin Lefevre's His Fair Assassin trilogy. If you haven't read this historical series yet about girls who serve the god of death and are trained to be assassins, you are missing out. It sounds crazy, but trust me, once you start, you're not going to be able to stop. If you guys haven't checked out Rachel's channel, I highly encourage you to do so. She's got more viewers than me, she's got more subscribers than me, so chances are you probably have heard of her. But if you haven't, really, please, I'm going to put a link down below. She's got some great book thoughts, and thank you again for the awesome mail. I also made a few purchases recently. One was because the Fierce Reads tour came through Chicagoland area. They stopped at Anderson's Bookshop in Naperville, Illinois, and Macmillian and Anderson's always put on a great event, and the Fierce Reads is always a really fun thing to go to meet other writers, bloggers, readers, and the great authors there. I was so excited to see Leigh Bardugo again. One of the first events I ever went to was in 2011 for the Shadow and Bone debut, and so I was finally able to pick up a paperback copy of Siege and Storm, Book 2 in the Grisha trilogy, and Ruin and Rising, the 3rd and final book. I can't believe the series is over. I want to reread the first 2 books before I jump into the 3rd. I'm so anxious and excited, and it's always great to see Leigh and the great Macmillan and Anderson's people. And in a shocking turn of events, for the first time in forever, my brother is lending me a book instead of me lending him one. It's strange. But anyway, at his recommendation, I have started reading Steve Jobs, the Walter Isaacson biography. And so far, wow, it's pretty interesting. I haven't gotten to anything I haven't already heard about Steve Jobs. He is quite the figure, but he is much more fierce and fascinating than I think I ever really gave a lot of thought to before. So this is a big one, but I can tell this is going to be really interesting. So thank you, brother, for the recommendation. So I'm going to be doing reviews of these books as I go on, some of them closer to their release dates. If there's anything you guys want to know more about now, please tell me. If there's any of these books you've already read and you have thoughts on, please tell me down in comments. All my usual links are down below. Comments are always welcome, and that's it for me for now. Take care. Bye!